Just for the record, crazy Russian Sergey, you always say for the content. This is for the content. Look at this. G'day from St Petersburg, Russia. I'm here today on a semi-abandoned Soviet island. It's called Kanonerskiy Island. And here with me today, out of hiding, is Comrade George. So we're going to explore this semi-abandoned island and see what it has to offer. So let's go check it out. So here we have the first Soviet building on the island, and it's school number 379. And I believe it's still active.
Probably.
Yeah, it looks like it's still active, doesn't it? Because it's got the flags and everything on it.
Sure.
This is how you know a building is Soviet, just by the architectural features alone. And there's a pool here.
Yeah,
yes?
probably.
And you're saying to me something on camera.
So yeah, it's first of all, it's non-standard project, so it's not typical pool for Soviet Union. And the second is that they use not like the chloride to kill the germs. They use the salt, the sea salt. And then I was a kid. I spent like 2 years in the swimming pool, and I still don't swim good.
There you go. If you want to get rid of Comrade George, we'll throw him in the river.
Oh, it's showing the ship, this. Of course, you know it.
This is the sheep truck.
Yeah.
And words I can't say on YouTube. Something tuning. Over here is a modern kindergarten. So there is life. Actually, excuse me, snow. Life on this island is only semi-abandoned, but when they build this overpass for the motorway or whatever they want to call it, the MCAD or something?
It's ZSD, and it translates in English like West High Speed Diameter.
Yes. A lot of the buildings that were close to the construction were actually vacated because of the noise and for safety concerns. So here we come to the first abandoned building. They've used cinder blocks to block up the lower windows and some aluminium tin sheeting to block all the windows upstairs. And here's another cinder block. Pretty solid. But at another building just across there, which used to also be abandoned, they're putting in new windows and everything. So they are trying to restore the buildings so people can come back and live here again. And right next to an abandoned building is this building, which is more of a historical building. And you can see people actually live here. And here we have the World War II monument from 1941-1945 for the Kanonerskiy warriors of blockade workers. Basically people who lived on the island during the blockade of Leningrad. And here on the other side, we have three of the warriors.
Can I tell some details? So you see these warriors. I mean, there's a soldier in the middle, and you see there's civilians on the backside, the
Yes.
women and old men, and it's like a symbol of partisans. So it's like partisans. The actual military guy in the front and partisans on the background. So, and it's typical proverb in Russia. Nobody is forgotten. Nothing is forgotten.
That's what that says right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we shall move on. And here we have another building on the island. This is made of brick and wood. You can see out there all the wooden details. Probably move out a little bit.
And nobody knows the architect. Even nowadays, I try to find any materials about this building. It's impossible because it's, you know, in the past people built the beautiful buildings just because, you know, and it was ambulatory. So the sailors was checked by the doctors in this building. It's like medical facility.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice building.
Yeah, it's very lovely. And you see a lot of wood elements.
Yeah, like they're very traditional styled wood elements too.
Yeah.
And here at a dead end, can't go through there. Otherwise, George will end up in the gulag. God knows where I'll end up.
Wanna leave? Get the sheep.
And over here to our left, you see these the shipping ports. And this canal here is used as a shipping lane that goes out into the Finnish Bay, just over there. And you can see already, this is only the beginning of December when recording this, all the ice has been broken up on the canal.
Foggy. Look at there. It's impossible to see there.
Yeah, and just going across, that's the road we were talking about earlier. The snow is really coming down now. Look at it. And we decided that we're going to visit the beach.
Best time of the season.
There's what, 2 beaches on this island.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So we're going to go visit one of them. So visiting the beach in the middle of snow in winter. Something I've never done. Okay, we've arrived to the beach, and here is a beach on the island in winter. And just out there, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, is a hovercraft going across the river into the Finnish Bay, which you cannot see any more than, what, 200 meters because of the snow. So let's go down to the beach and have a walk along the water. Alright, we're arriving on the beach now. There's looks like a father and son out there playing on the water. Oh, the little kid's skating. And there's someone sitting out here on a piece of concrete. But we're pretty much near the water's edge here. Just got to be careful not to slip. This is the water's edge, so I'm on ice. Oh, I heard crack.
Yeah, but it's thick enough, trust me.
George says, trust me. Famous last words, George. It's my first time going out into frozen water. Oh,
No, it's still the sand down there. We're not actually inside.
we're not in the water yet?
What?
Oh no, water's over there.
Yeah, probably.
This is just a piece of the tide that's come
Oh, careful.
in before. That's about as far as I'm going to go. You can hear it cracking. But yeah, George is going to be the game one to go out. Ooh, bugger. Yeah. Falling into the ice water would not be a good idea. Goodbye, George. You need your Soviet skis from that military base. Alright, so this is the beach in winter in St Petersburg. So let's go and explore. There's a lot more to this island. So we're going to, whoops, almost slipped. Going to look for another park here on the island. Not there's going to be much to see, I don't think, with all this snow. So we're on the back trails.
It should be park, but it's only in the internet and in imagination of our, I don't know, the government. But as we can see, it's just a field with nothing.
This will be all nice and green during summer. Look, there was a wild animal here.
Can be.
Big tiger. Snow leopard.
More like a fat dog, you know.
The barbecues are feeding the dogs too much borscht. Oh, here comes a bunch of babushkas.
There's
Is that a dog?
a dog, yeah, exactly this dog, I think. Look at him. And the fat.
Here we are in the field of dreams.
Field of miracles. I think this area is pretty good for, you know, some people that want to kidnap you, do some nasty things with you.
I'm trying to think about that, George.
The high grass, you know, it's a pretty good place to make an ambush.
Well, not now.
Not now, of course, yeah. Only we two crazies go here in this weather.
Hey, look, Dmitri, I can see you over there.
Like a couple of guys waiting for us there. Well, yeah, it's pretty good place for a park, but they probably need to invest a lot of money in, you know, the groundworks, so it takes
Oh yeah,
thousands.
there would be a lot of groundwork that
Yeah.
needs to be done here.
Yeah, and
Looks like it's former dumping ground as well.
yeah, probably.
Over
And
there.
there's a lot of garbage and a lot of broken brick and some stuff like this.
Broken bricks of broken dreams. There is a van. It's a very ominous looking van.
Yeah.
Who do we think it is?
If it have the writing on the side, free candy, I think it's these guys. They're waiting us with chloroform, you know.
Oh, there's more cars here.
Yeah, probably. I'm really wondering what the hell is this. I mean, what, people just park the cars here or what?
I know what you're thinking.
But since the car is not shaking, you know.
The cars are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they got a barbecue down there.
Yeah, probably.
That's why I can smell fire. We're gonna go over here to the ominous van.
TT
Ask for
Sport,
some free candy.
you see?
Yeah, TT Sport. Very ominous.
If you go close enough to the doors of the van, they make a TT Sport of you. Oh my god.
There's a mask inside.
Yeah, exactly. You see what
Ski mask. Right.
Did I tell you? Look at the bridge, all foggy.
Yeah, you can hardly see St Petersburg from here.
Another part.
Right here we're walking out possibly on land or maybe a little bit of water, and just here is a man-built, what would you call it, wharf type?
Yeah, it's some kind of piers and yeah, it's concrete, some modern part, but mostly it's like you know, it's possible that it was built in 19th century, so it's kind of old.
And we can see coming in, we'll just walk over that way a little bit, the men coming back from their fishing expeditions.
It's more like traditional fishing, people just having fun even if they don't catch anything. But so under ice fishing, it's St Petersburg tradition. But mostly the young people are not interested in this. It's more like prerogative of the people like, I don't know, 40, 50 or 60 years old.
Yeah. We're definitely walking on water.
Yeah?
Down there is water. Oh, look,
Yeah, it's ice, yeah.
ice. So here we are in St Petersburg winter, risking our lives to make content.
Going to the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
to the tip of the island. So I noticed that all of them have a drill for them. So everyone,
Yes, everyone's ice fishing.
yeah, they get the own private hole in the ice, you know,
Yep.
have fishing.
No ice tents, not quite cold enough for an ice tent.
Hello.
I'm almost slipping over when I'm trying to say hello.
Well, on the snow is not so slippery. Careful.
Bloody hell. Can we go that way a little bit?
You was close to go underwater fishing too. You know, I have a fishy deal for you.
Very fishy. Yes.
Yeah, it's much more slippery here.
George wants to go through the ice.
No, it's probably sand here already.
Yeah, this will be sand. So we're supposed to be exploring these semi-abandoned islands, and we're now walking out to the point of the island. Down below, maybe 50 centimeters of water.
About a meter, I think.
Meter.
Yeah.
This is my first time on frozen ice, and I've been here 7 years. And there's all these people, and Comrade here says it's okay. There's more dangerous animals in Australia than this ice. He's trying to kill me.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway,
Like-
it is actually a good experience to walk on the ice. Never been doing it before. So it probably looks further on camera, but we're getting closer to the peninsula of this island, and we're still walking on the water.
Not like Jesus, said to say.
Yes, and you can see in the distance there's lots of fishermen. They look like little penguins. There's one that's going out even further over there.
Yeah, he have a ski stick.
He got ski poles, yeah. He's keen. I'm not that keen.
You know, on the backside you hear the building sound. Crazy.
They're fairly pounding it. So we're in a another section of the bay here. We've come from all the way over there, and we come out here. There's another part of the break wall, and just over here, you can probably see in the distance, there's a blue sign that says Leningrad. And at the bottom of the sign it says Gorod Goroi, Hero City. You can see out here all the fishermen in the distance. And over there, Comrade George risking his life. Although it's quite stable. You can see here, it's as thick as glass. And these gentlemen here are fishing in a fishing hole. And just over there we passed, I can't see it anymore, there was a fishing hole. You can see over here where the Leningrad sign is, it's all the industrial complex. Of what industry is out there?
Oh, it's different, but mostly, as far as I remember, this bunkers, the modern one, it's
big round ones.
Yeah, the aeration station. So they cleaning the water here.
Yep.
And that this can be warriors. It's you know, the industrial port, so there can be anything. You know. They're building some new bunkers. I don't know for what purpose right now. So it's like.
Just over here in the distance, you can probably see the green buoy, which is normally where you pass with the left side of the ship. So yeah, we're pretty much almost in the shipping lane.
Yeah, probably. And in, before you see the crushed ice, it was crushed by the ice crusher probably to let the ships go through. And since it's frozen now and navigation stops, you see there's a lot of fishermen.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them, like maybe 100.
Yeah, there's probably 100 there, probably counting all the ones over there in the distance, probably
Even
200.
More. Yeah, it's crazy. And
someone's eating fish dinner tonight. That's not us. Let's get back out of here. This is actually really cool.
Yeah, we can go further, but I don't want to. Jason broke his leg or something because you see, it's the ice is thick, but it's not so good to walk here.
Yeah, look, you can see just this one here. How thick it is.
I can oh, this one.
There we go.
I can.
It's like a big sheet of glass. So on that, we're going to walk back to the island. Way over there. You can probably see those buildings in the distance.
Look, there's a car with
what?
With lights. You see the car.
Oh yeah.
Again, the KGB watching.
KGB watching me. Exactly. So we're going to travel back out where those fishermen are walking, and back to where those buildings are. There's
where's civilization?
civilization and an abandoned building or two, which we might be able to go into, being it's a semi-abandoned island. All right, let's make a move and try not to slip over. We just made it back on land across all that ice. This pretty much wraps up walking here on the semi-abandoned island, and as you've seen, there's a lot of abandoned buildings. We couldn't get into any of them, and interesting walking on the ice. And so yeah, so thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one. And don't forget, if you like this video, hit the like button or subscribe and comment.
Goodbye.